Donghua family, the Golden Court Breakdown, the Comedy Edition. Welcome, esteemed cultivators and fellow degenerates back to Donghua family, the place where the greatest legends are exposed and turned into memes. Ruoshui Lake, the Deathly Spa and the Goat-Faced Ferryman. As previously recounted, after a long, backpacking trip across countless mountains, Bashan Jiju, the grumpy old teacher, Qin Mu, the main character, and Ling Yuxiu, the leading lady, finally arrived at the Lulan Golden Court. This palace, made entirely of solid gold, sparkles as if screaming into people's faces. I'm rich. I'm rich. It's the standard sacred land for the Devil Dao, people who are rich and have nothing better to do than cultivate evil arts. To get in, they must cross Ruoshui Lake. The lake is terrifyingly calm, looking like it's suffering from emotional freezing. Legend says it's locked by an ancient restriction talisman, rendering drones useless and flying Dharma artifacts grounded. A perfect place for detox and meditation if you don't mind dying. While they were sightseeing, a crude, rotting wooden boat, definitely secondhand, drifted out. The boatman was a great shaman with a goat face. Yes, a goat face. And blood-red eyes, looking exactly like someone forced to work overtime. He confirmed, the lake is useless, has no buoyancy, and going around would take 2 days. Translation: hurry up and go, my shift is over. But wait. Qin Mu activated his heavenly eye, aka 4K camera vision, and the sight that appeared was mind-blowing. The entire lake was sealed by an ancient-level silk restriction, must be designer brand, freezing the air solid. The bottom? All white skeletons. On the stakes? All rotting skulls. Turns out, this wasn't a spa, but a giant, disguised, evil spirit refining furnace, making Ling Yuxiu shiver like a chihuahua. The trauma of a young girl watching a horror movie for the first time. Bashan Jiju, when laughter is a weapon. The moment the boat docked, an imposing war horn sounded from the snowy peak, followed by an avalanche, a 4D welcome effect, spectacular but costly. Witnessing this show-off display, Bashan Jiju looked up and roared with laughter. His laughter was so terrifying it carried true qi so pure that it not only drowned out the horn and the avalanche, but also caused the experts on the mountain to suffer from vital energy surge, probably a sudden spike in blood pressure. Immediately, the shaman venerable, the final boss, transmitted his voice, sounding slightly irritated. Vokahan, your cultivation is still top-notch, but why the poking the beehive? Move the moment you arrive. Come up the mountain for tea. Bashan Jiju replied with a why so serious attitude. Since the shaman venerable has spoken, I must comply. But respectfully, this ba has come to smash your sacred land's gate, not to catch up. Translation: I'm here to collect a debt, not for coffee. The words had barely left his mouth when the spirit beast Qing Mu, Bashan's ox, roared, swelling up into a massive giant strength monster, and used its brute force to smash down the golden gate. Seriously, the gate made of solid gold. This is the most defying heaven, Engich Thien, act of war in the entire universe. The hegemon body appears, the philosophy of the great ruins. On the way up, Bashan handed Qin Mu a map of the Golden Court, must be black market, as it listed all the weaknesses. He gave serious instructions, like a father talking to his son before an exam. Keep this, hope you don't need it. Just improvise. Oh, right, I'm going up there to try and steal the lower half of my master's body first, okay? Yes, the main goal of the trip is grand larceny. Arriving at the peak, groups of great shamans, looking like walking golden statues, stepped out. After a tense verbal sparring match, Bashan decided Qin Mu and Ling Yuxiu would solo all martial artists at the 5 luminaries realm of the Golden Court. The shaman venerable agreed instantly, but demanded to strip Bashan Jiju of his Vokahan title. Translation: if your students lose, you lose your job. Ling Yuxiu felt uneasy, whispering, Master, the rules here don't seem very friendly compared to Yenkong. Bashan Jiju laughed, the laugh of a lunatic. In Yenkong, they fight and then invite each other out for dinner. Here, they fight until death. When you meet an equally matched expert, you must eliminate them immediately. Translation: no talking, hit the delete button. Qin Mu was ecstatic. Finally, a place that plays by the Great Ruins rules, jungle rules. He understood that the Golden Court wouldn't dare gank them if Bashan was still standing. Qin Mu, the cowherder in full plate armor. As soon as Bashan disappeared, a shaman practitioner, horned head, winged back, bird beak, definitely suffered a cultivation gene mutation, stepped out, his tone contemptuous. You two brats, daring to block a shaman's sacred land? I will absorb your souls to cultivate my divine ability. The classic villain line. Qin Mu and Ling Yuxiu politely greeted him. Senior brother. He sneered. That's your Yan Kong etiquette. I'm going to absorb your souls. Attitude. No peace talks. Qin Mu's eyes lit up. Little sister, let me probe their divine abilities first. Translation. Let me punch something. Qin Mu took a sharp breath, his chi surging, and called to Qing Niu. Bring me my clothes bag. He began to equip himself, putting on the saber satchel, interlocking the butcher knives, carrying the sword box, hooking up the large iron mace, jamming in the bamboo staff, and wearing the lesser protection sword. He wore everything like a walking weapons rack. Qing Niu, taking a jab at his master, I heard you used to be a cow herder, and even I couldn't beat you. Can you actually win against these guys? Qin Mu finished his stretches, his gaze turning cold. He announced with an eye-on-the-sky look, I am the hegemon body, Bada. The hegemon body is peerless. In the same cultivation realm, no one can beat me. The shaman practitioner burst out laughing. Like a crow, hegemon body my foot. Never heard of it. Translation. This kid must watch too many movies. Qin Mu didn't bother talking. He channeled his true essence and charged. A single punch, with earth-shattering force and zero mercy, pulverized the opponent into a pile of vital essence. That red essence immediately transformed into 45 snarling blood dragons. The villain died miserably, but the special effects were epic. Withdrawing his fist, Qin Mu turned his indifferent gaze to the petrified shamans below the golden platform and shouted like thunder. Qing Niu, your old master needs 100 days to breach the golden court. I only need 1 day to shatter the will of your disciples, crush all their self-respect, and trample their dignity under my feet. Declaration. I won't just win. I'll humiliate you all. That concludes episode 51 of Shepherd God's Chronicle and the Shaman Cult's Reputation. What did you think of today's comedy show? Be sure to leave a divine comment and subscribe to Donghua family to help us hit 100k subs so we can afford to steal more Dharma artifacts. Thanks and see you in the next video.